Hey guys, how's it going? Sam here from the Buy Forever family with another war recap. This week, it's Grandma's Army against WarKings in CWL Week 2 Light action. And as you can see on the screen, 71-71, 95.36 for both sides. So the illustrious draw in the CWL does not happen often. Fantastic job to both clans in this one. So very, very evenly matched. You can see on the board both sides leaving one Town Hall 11 as well as 110 on the board. Story in this one, GMA, they missed on a couple of dips, but fortunately for them, their Town Hall 10 game pulled them through. They picked up 3 Town Hall 10v10 hits this week, so we're able to overcome the difference there. Unfortunate with a 10v10 performance like that to not pick up the victory, but if they continue on that path, on that trajectory, there is no way that they are going to be messed with in CWL Lite. Picking up 3 Town Hall 10v10s is a very, very strong performance. But let's start in on the recap. We're going to check out ... going in for the 10v11. You can see getting some free percentage here at the top with a couple of minions, and then is going to get a CC lore here with a couple of hogs. So they're going to go in, going to get this lava loon out of the CC, and then is going to lure it out. So we're going to 2x through this lore section just because he's going to use a couple of bowlers here to pull out the hound, and then is going to drop down a baby drag to get the lava hound taken care of, and that takes quite a bit of time. But the poison spell is down, and now once we're through that, we can go ahead and get back into the raid here. And then you can see he's got a stoned bowler attack lined up here, so he's going to drop down this golem with a couple of bowlers over here towards 3, going to get a little bit of a funnel created, and then golem with a few more bowlers down towards 6, getting again a little bit of a funnel created. Not really getting that second layer of defenses or trash buildings taken care of, but just enough here. So golem as well as bowlers coming in now through 4 o'clock is going to just push his way into the base here. Jump spell is down, heal spell is down, a second jump is going to be down, trying to push all the way to the core of this base. You can see the bowlers taking their time getting in here, but now they are under rage. They are going to get in here, they're going to get the queen taken care of, they're going to get the eagle taken care of, and then just a split here. So exactly what the base is designed to do, to split everything around. But the king and the bowlers that are making their way up towards 2 o'clock here, they're going to be able to take out some key defenses, namely that X-bow and that cannon, so that the queen can step up. She's got nothing on her, pops the ability, and is able to get that town hall taken care of, securing the 2-star with those baby heroes. So 30-32 heroes able to go in and get that double on the Town Hall 11. Very nice job to ... on that one. So let's hop down. We're going to see at least 2 of these 10v10s. So XinBin actually picked up a 10v10 6-pack. Only going to show one of his attacks this week. They were both dragon hits. Very impressive stuff here. This first one going to be a queen charge. This queen charge is going to be very nicely executed. You can see here the queen is going to get into this channel here, and she's going to be able to walk all 4 air defenses as well as pick up the CC. So those wall breakers are down. They're going to get this compartment opened up, and the queen is going to step in. The king had done some beautiful funneling here to make sure the queen goes in. Already has the first air defense down. Queen steps up. Second air defense is now in sight. And then using a baby drag here down towards 6, going to get some funneling done for the dragons. And you can see he's just got a beautiful path for these dragons. He can direct target an inferno, and then all they basically have to do is push from 3 to 6. Has plenty of spells left, so a rage, poison down, getting the CC handled, and as soon as that's down, you're going to see these dragons be released here. So here they come in, some nice funneling, got some loons in behind. They're going to hopefully get out in front, just eat up some of those Seeking Air Mines, but as well take out some of these key defenses. Rage spell is down. Heal spell, keeping these drags and these loons up. The drags are under rage, so that queen is going down basically instantly. The loons starting to push in front of the dragons, starting to eat those Seeking Air Mines as well as those red bombs. And here they go. They're pushing their way all the way to the back end of the base. The queen has done massive work on this charge. I mean, look at what she got. All 4 air defenses down, and she is still going very, very strong. Got 4 or 5 dragons here in the core. They're going to make their way over to that Inferno. As soon as that goes down, it's basically over. I mean, there is a wizard tower and 1 archer tower left for about 5 dragons, as well as a queen who's at max. So very nice job to XinBin in this one, getting it taken care of. So a nice dragon raid to get us started for the 10v10 action. Like I said, did pick up the 6-pack in this one. I believe it was on base 7, getting the second half of the 6-pack done. Another dragon raid. We're not going to show that one. We are going to hop down, check out the other person, Geoff, who picked up a 10v10 for GMA this week. It's going to be done with the Queen Walk Miners. So he's going to do a very, very nice Queen Walk here. So again, just beautiful Queen Walks from GMA this week. Going to get some nice funneling done here with a wizard on this town hall, and then the queen is going to walk from 9 all the way up towards 12 o'clock, and you can see she's just getting massive value here. She's going to be able to pick up a couple of wizard towers. She's going to get the king, and she's also going to get the CC taken care of on this walk. So very nice job. At the same time, a couple of minions are down towards 6 o'clock, getting some funneling done. They're going to be used basically just to push the miners into this base. And here in just a second, you can see the way that the queen has pathed here. He can now direct target that first Inferno. And so that's going to be key here. He's going to be able to use a couple of loons under haste to direct target that Inferno, get that taken care of. So that's going to be one less thing the miners are going to have to worry about here. So there's the haste spell. It's down. He's focusing on the queen right now, making sure he gets that taken care of. And then as soon as that is done, here come those hasted loons. So the loons just slow working their way in, hit that haste, and then they are going to get into this Inferno, and they are going to go ahead and get that taken out. King is down, and then here come the miners. So the king is basically just funneling the outside, keeping the miners in the core of the space. And look at what they're really dealing with here. A couple of cannons, a couple of air defenses, so not much in the way of splash damage or really point defense for these miners to get through. There's a couple of expos that are locked onto the queen right now. Probably was focused on the miners a little bit there, so tried to get her rage down. Unfortunately, just not in time there. But keeping these miners healed up as they work their way into this Inferno might have been nice to have that raid right here on this CC expo compartment. Could have ripped through those things a little bit quicker. But that's okay. The miners are doing work. They're pathing around the Inferno, so that's a little bit unfortunate for him. But thankfully, the king, as well as his barbarians, have done some really nice funneling, and that's going to keep the miners in the core of the base, and they are eventually going to path their way into this Inferno tower. And as soon as that goes down, he's looking really good here. He's got a bunch of miners left, 2-point defenses, and 1 wizard tower basically to get through. So he is going to be able to do it. The miners are going to get outside of the base, which is not where he wants them to be, but they are going to path their way back inside, and then he's going to get a really nice split right here. Some of the miners going to both of those archer towers and then converging back on the Wiz tower, getting that taken care of, and that will be the end of it. So that was the third 10v10. Like I said, we did not show Sean's second attack, but very nice job to him, and very nice job to GMA in general, picking up 3 10v10s this week. They are going to be very formidable if that type of performance continues from them every single week. But we're going to check out 2 Town Hall 9 hits. First one is going to be coming from Chris Donates a Lot. He's going to be coming in here with this cold-blooded mass hog attack. Really like this one. So he's going to come in with the golem as well as a couple of wizzies, getting some funneling done for him, and then he's got a kill squad, which is basically just his heroes that are going to push in here. They're going to get this enemy queen taken care of, and then after that, once he gets the queen and the CC taken care of, he's just going to basically get 35 hogs into this base and just absolutely roast it. So doing a very, very nice job here. Needs to get this baby dragon down. It is taking its time, but here come the hogs, and you can see his hogs as well as those CC hogs. So getting those max hogs down nice and early, getting the extra DPS from them, and then just going to be nice and liberal with these heals as well as reinforcing his hogs beautifully. Has the heal spell down over the double giant bomb, a second heal spell down as he works his way into this Tesla farm. And look at just the massive swarm of hogs that are just coming through this base. He's probably got somewhere around 30 of his hogs still up right now. Hasn't really dealt with too many spring traps. You can see losing a couple just there to a spring trap, but just not enough on the backside to stop this. He's probably got somewhere around 25 or so of his hogs still up, so not a whole lot of cleanup left for this one. You can see only one Wizzy, but plenty of hogs, so they're just going to run through, cruise through this base, and pick up the first 9v9 triple of the recap. So very nice job to Chris on that one, doing it old school kind of on that one with just the mass hogging. Alright, we're going to look at one more. It's going to be GNU going in on their number 24, and I picked this one. Very nice. It's kind of the old school Go Vaho, which I really liked here. An interesting placement here with the queen, gonna kind of suicide her in. So the queen is just kind of step up and get some funneling done. You can see only bringing one golem on this attack, so the queen is going to do a very nice job here, picking up a couple of key defenses that actually helps to set the funnel. But she is moving in, getting ready here in just a moment to pop her ability. There that is. And now she's going to push now down towards 3 o'clock. And what you're going to see here is a golem come in at 3 at this mortar. And going to get a little bit more funneling done here. So the queen now is safe. So she is going to do some nice work. And then he's going to use a couple of Valks just to finish off some of the funneling here. And then is going to make a nice deep push into this base. Got one jump spell. It's going to get him in to this Expo compartment here, and in just a moment you're going to see that go down, as well as the king and the rest of those Valkyries, and I believe bowlers out of the CC. So everybody moving in. Unfortunately loses a couple of Valks there on the entry. Interesting that happens, but you can see his queen has gone down. So not going to have her, but that's actually working out really well for him because nothing is really taking care of that Lava Hound. He raged up those Valks there, just ripping through this core. And then here come all of these hogs. No spells for them on the back end. So that's maybe the only real issue here. But you can see there's not a lot of defenses, just a couple of cannons. If he can get his way to the Expo while everything is still being tanked. The pathing the hogs take is unfortunate. It does eat this double giant bomb. And so isn't going to get the Expo taken care of. Here the hogs are fizzling out. Just get the Tesla, but not going to have enough to get the Expo. That Lava Hound does finally pop. A wizard had been working on it basically the entire raid, but everything is working its way around the outside of this base. Needs to get this poison spell down, get rid of these pups. He's got nothing left to target air here except for one minion. So those pups could have been the end of the raid here. You can see the bowlers are going to continue to walk around. Pops King ability, gets in, gets the Expo taken care of. Believe there might be a Valk in there as well, helping him get through these walls. They're getting through the wall very fast, but through the gold storage, one more wall to beat through to get to this town hall and pick up the second 9v9, and what is going to actually finish up the recap for Grandma's Army this week. So nice job to GNU there, and very, very solid performance to GMA this week. Like I said, very unfortunate not to come away with the victory with 3 Town Hall 10v10s in the Light League. But if they can keep that pace up throughout the season, they are going to be very, very difficult to beat. But that's going to do it, guys, for this recap. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, show Jacka the support, and he will be back next week with the recaps for the Bye Forever family. Until next time, guys, this is Sam. Peace.